factor. The People's Panel are behind me, ready to talk all things. But first of all, we're going to go to the Celebrity Panel. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going, but there's some celebrities on the People's Panel. Hello, Howie and AJ from the Backstreet Boys. The only reason you're here is because we have the smallest studio in the world and we couldn't fit you all in there, but I'm going to come back and chat to you in a bit, OK? All right, brilliant. Let's go meet the Celebrity Panel first of all. First up, it's the master of the mystical, Darren Brown. It's Nick and Brian from the Backstreet Boys. You always get your Daily Mail delivered. Poster strike or no poster strike, it's the Mail Star and Nathan. Hi. So tonight,
yes.
Horrible when somebody goes out like that. I know it's the fairest thing to do, to put it down to the public vote. Do you think it's a little bit of a cop-out?
And even more horrible to actually sit and see it live. You know, we're all sort of cheering and loving it. It's fantastic, but it's so sad. Cop-out? Well, I don't know. Do they know what the
No, they have no idea. That is a
then I guess it's not a cop-out. It's a shame, though, isn't it? It was a shame. It didn't seem. Right, then again, I'm not a teenage girl, so I don't know what that fan base is.
None of you. Do you think the right vocalist left the competition, or do you think we've lost a talent there in Rachel?
No, I don't think the right person stayed. So I think that, and you know, that's not taking away because Brian and myself were talking about this, and there's a couple aspects to the competition. You know, there's entertainment value, and then there's likability. So I mean. But we didn't feel that way. It
did seem that Rachel kind of struggled with the likeability thing, Brian. It was like the first 2 weeks she was in the bottom two, always she survived. Last week she sort of got through and she was fine. And this week she's back down there. She didn't seem to connect with the public, even though she turned it around so well.
I agree with you. I agree with you. We were talking about that as well, about being able to connect with the audience is part of showmanship. And I honestly think that Rachel could sing probably 4 or 5 of the contestants on the show under the table.
Really?
Because I think she's amazing. But at the same time, you have to be able to connect with the audience. And you know, that was an example of the popularity vote tonight of Lloyd staying versus, you know...
Sarah,
Rachel.
what are the headlines going to be tomorrow? I mean, are they going to suddenly be saying, it's unfair, he wasn't... They've always said they'll judge that on that vocal, and yet Lloyd quite... you know, blatantly wasn't the best vocal.
Oh, completely, and I think the only reason why Simon actually took it to deadlock was simply that poor little Lloyd, I mean, at one point, Simon actually put like this on the camera because he wanted him to stop. It was actually...
Not everybody likes the Backstreet Boys. You know, there's...
I don't know who they are.
There's a lot, no, but I'm just saying, you know, we've been together for almost 17 years, and, you know, we had a rise to fame, and then when you get to the top, you know, there are people that want to see you go down, but at the same time, like, you know, in Daniel's situation, you know, he's the only one in the world that can believe in himself right now. And if he does that, then his confidence will come back.
Sarah, who are the Daily Mail readers sort of hoping is going to go through and win this? Because I know that you've sort of had this thing about Stacey in the press, kind of got a poorly throat. Do you just have to...
We kind of lean on one another. If one of us is sick, if one of us is having a bad night, if we just do one of these, we'll look at one of the guys and be like, hey, cover my, you know, part. But when you're on your own like that, you know, you just got to take care of your child. I mean, this is your livelihood. This is your everything, so...
OK. You know. Now, what did we think about the twins getting through again?
You know, after watching last night's performance, I'd probably say Ollie. To me, is the best. I mean, I could do without the shirt taking off thing. I could do without that.
You know, apparently he wasn't going to do that. He did it in rehearsals as a joke, and then Simon was watching it on the monitor and went, "That's brilliant! You have to do that."
We did that about 15 years ago.
Yeah, we used to do that
years ago. See, the pros.
Can't really say don't do it.
Okay, was anybody shocked by the bottom two tonight? Did anybody have you said?
It's the best album. These guys need to win a Grammy Award.
Backstreet Boys, can you believe it? I mean, literally, they are in love with you right now.
No, we respect them. We got loads of respect for them. They're like the ultimate boy band ever. No boy band will ever come close.
Listen, they actually inspired you to enter the show, didn't they? Because your first audition piece, we've got a little clip of this.
I wouldn't sing it near as good as them.
Backstreet Boys, this is what
guys,
we did. Listen to this, look.
Guys, that's crap, okay? You guys sing it a million times better.
Look. What do you think?
Guys, that sucks compared to you.
Who you are.
Oh, guys, come on.
Where you're from, don't care what you do, as long as you love me. But What do you think about that, boys? Good?
Those outfits were fabulous.
Lovely.
Guys,
Okay, well, listen, let's talk about tonight. Obviously, Daniel, just so happy for you, haven't you, boys?
You're gonna sing bigger.
We do. Since you guys are such great fans of ours, we actually want to invite you guys to our concert.
There are yours. So how about that? Pretty sweet.
And everyone else will buy the tickets also.
Oh, bless you. Well, listen, panel, thank you very, very much. Big round of applause for our celebrity panel. Thank you, guys. And we'll chat to you guys in a bit. But they rocked their socks off this weekend. But